The year was 1991. Tim Berners-Lee releases the idea of the World Wide Web. President Bush declares victory over Iraq, little knowing his son would return 20 years later. Arnie was also back for round 2, and Lambs was silent. Queen's lead singer Freddie Mercury dies, and finally, the Cold War ends, and the Soviet Union is dissolved. But that's not all that happened. Lemmings was born, developed by DMA Design, now known as Rockstar North, and published by Psygnosis, acquisitioned by Sony, then Studio Liverpool, and now known as Evolution Studio. The game was released on numerous platforms, notably the Amiga, Atari, Commodore 64, and DOS for PC within its first year. Since then, nearly every console has seen a Lemming or one of its half a dozen sequels, with most claiming it was the birth of the real-time strategy video game genre. Now let's step back in time and have a look.
Welcome back in time. We are playing Lemmings today. I've had this disc lying around for ages in my house and recently saw it again at a market where I picked it up for a couple of dollars. So I've installed it. It took me about 4 hours to get it working and recording, but we are here, and this is the start of our ancient gaming series. I'm going to go back in time and just play a whole heap of these old games from my childhood, really. So without any further ado, this is Lemmings. We're going to play it on the fun difficulty. There are 4 difficulty levels: tricky, taxing, and mayhem. When I was a kid, I'm not sure how far I got, but we're going to go as far as we can, or until I have to destroy the disc due to frustration. Hitting F1, let's begin. Level 1. So, Lemmings, quite an old school game, has a few goals for every level. This one's called Just Dig. A number of Lemmings are 10. We only need to save 10%, which is one of them. Release rate of 50, which you'll see in a moment. We've got 5 minutes for the level, and the rating is fun. Great. So, we're up and running. Should be some 8-bit sound kicking in. There it is. Oh, glorious tones. These little guys, as you probably saw in the intro, are the Lemmings, little creatures. I'm not sure what their backstory is. I know they can't swim. I know they die if they fall from too far. And I know they have a unique ability to explode. So, all great properties, Lemmings. You're doing well in the evolutionary scale. Down the bottom, though, we've got some controls here. The plus and minus represent the flow rate of Lemmings out of your doorway. We've got a whole heap of other buttons down here, which none of them are able to be selected at the moment, except for this end one here that we've got 10 of, and this is called the Digger. So the aim is basically to get them from this doorway here, without dying, to their exit portal down here. And I'm just going to select one of them, and he's going to start digging. It's literally how the game is played down here. We've also got the pause button and the famous old nuke button, which kills everything on the level, delightfully. Sometimes you just get frustrated and end up clicking it. So as I said, it's probably been about 15 years since I played this last, and I'm looking forward to it, really, as these guys finally exit the level. Timer down the bottom, an in rate as a percentage, so that's how you know if we've completed our score, and the level doesn't go too far, I don't think. No. Level 1 complete. How easy was that? Rescue, done. Given an access code, and moving on. Okay, level 2. Only floaters can survive this. 10, one of them needs to be saved, 5 minutes. Alright, so this is basically the tutorials of this. We've got a floater now. He was shown in the first intro of this, and he's basically got an umbrella. I'm going to show you an example, actually. I'm going to let one die, just to show you what happens when one falls. You're going, friend. There we go, just splat. But I'm going to save the rest. I don't know if I can pre-attach them with umbrellas. Oh yeah, there we go. And they should... oh, they've got a new title. He's a floater. He's a floater. That's cool. We deliberately lost one, it's fine. So, it's not like anyone's counting. Maybe you are. Excellent. Done. Tick. As I said, we're going to whip through these first ones, but I can just imagine what's coming. Tailor-made. Awesome. 50 Lemmings, 10% to be saved, so just need to get 5 out. Okay, We can do this. Blocker. This is this guy. I'm going to get straight on the action here. Basically, he stands there in the way. Stops Lemmings from jumping off the edge. I'm just seeing a hazard here. I reckon if they drop that distance, they'll die. So we're going to let them go this way. The unfortunate part about this is that I have to sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these guys, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't think... No, I don't think it's more efficient to do it any other way. Oh no, can I step this up? Get him. Oh, look at that. The stream of lemmings. That's what I'm talking about. En masse lemmings on demand. So I was saying, this was a cult hit in its time. I've got the release date here as February 14th, 1991. I don't know how many levels there are. I think there's over 100 in this package, or maybe there's 99 in this package. There's obviously the different skill sets down the bottom, which I'll run through probably in the next level, just so we've got something to chat about. But now that they've all disappeared, these unfortunate guys are just standing here. We get to see the nuke in action. Probably the most favourite part of Lemmings. Oh, listen to the screams. There we go. So we needed 10, we got 90. That's not too bad. I don't think it could have been avoided. Miners and climbers. So we need to save everyone. Alright. Let's see how we go. So we've got these guys who can climb walls, and these guys dig diagonally. We've only got one, so I'm going to go this way. Just crank that out. I think I can use F keys. Yeah, I can. Oh no, friends. It's alright, we'll wait for you, it's fine. So running through down the bottom here, obviously the plus and minus represent an in and an out rate. I don't know if that actually yeah, it does. It's just a plus and minus on that rate. So 99 is the maximum, 1 is the minimum. That's defined by the... Ooh, better catch these guys. Defined by the level itself as well. So some levels have a fixed rate, meaning you have to take 99 or you have to take 50 at a time or something. Presume it's per minute, but maybe it's just a set rate. And seeing as we're finishing this one, we'll get to those in a sec. Yep, we did pretty well. Alright, level 5. Bashes. Okay, I think they're the sideways digging ones. 50 lemmings, 10% to be saved. Here we go. Okay. 50 diggers. That's a bit interesting. I'm going to pause the level for a sec. Oh, cool. Okay. See what happens. So I'll make this guy a digger. He's going to dig through right here. Good one, friend. What if you double dig if it goes quicker? They'll take care of it. Crank that rate up. Want to get a good score for the time. What goes on here? Well, this seems the right place to dig through, just here. Dig, friends. Okay. Seemed pretty straightforward to me. Anyway, we've got climbers, guys who can fall, called floaters. We've got the explosion timer, I think it's called. It's called the bomber. He gets a 5-second timer, keeps walking and then explodes. We've got the blocker, the builder, he makes a little tiny staircase that goes up. The sideways digger here, he's called the basher. We've got the miner who does a diagonal line, and the digger who goes straight down. And the pause button and the nuke button. But these guys look like they're going swimmingly. No worries at all. Mission success. Can we do it again? Of course we can. A task for blockers and bombers. 50, 20% to be saved. That means we need 10 of those guys. Alright, let's go. How does this work? Do I just blow one of them up? Oh, it's a timing thing, I see. Alright, it took that guy about that long. Ah, timing's out. This could be tragic if you get it wrong. Do it. Oh, friend. No. They don't give you too many of these, do they? That'll do it. That's it. Get these guys out of here. I love this little fire animation here. It's great. And the whole Devil's Crossing. So yeah, I just thought we'd have a little time in history here. I wanted to go back in time and revisit a whole heap of these old DOS games. I've also got the NES out, the Super Nintendo, the Atari and the Commodore. Just setting all of those up as well. So I'm just going to keep recording these as I feel like them, and we're just going to release them and have some fun. Builders will help you here. 50 lemmings, 50% to be saved. That's 25 lemmings. Okay. What if they die if they fall in there? So our little build friend, I think he builds 12 stairs from memory. Which puts him about there. These guys can walk back through the staircase, I think. I'm not sure, it's a certain depth they can walk through and then they can't walk through it anymore. Oh, he's given up. Ooh. Jeez, look at that 1 pixel. Alright, these guys are moving on. Pretty sure they'll get up there by themselves. Nice work, guys. Probably don't want them to fall in the pit necessarily. Might have to make 2 of them build then, or maybe even 3. Crikey. There we go. Surely you're clear. Yes. There we go. Look at that acid. It's a bit harsh. Poor lemmings. I wonder who the supervillain is in this series. Who's out to get them? Maybe they're like hobbits. Someone's hunting them. Constantly in danger. Stealing people's objects. So yeah, I'd love suggestions for the series. I've got a couple of games lined up. Hocus Pocus. I want to go through and do The Incredible Machine again. There's a whole heap of them on my little notepad that I just want to go back and revisit. And I'm not sure, I might do 2 or 3 episodes on each. I might do 1 as a preview. We might go through and do the whole series, I'm not sure. But I'm just going to play these in my spare time. And we've smashed that out 100%. Look at that. Not as complicated. It looks complicated from that image at the top. 80 lemmings, 95% to be saved. God. A spore rate of 88. Can't I just put a blocker there? Is there like a secret exit somewhere? What am I missing? Alright, if you know anything about this level, you can let me know. I'm sure I'm missing like a secret here. They're giving you everything. Maybe it's like a play level. You've done all the tasks. Now you can play. What about this guy? I want to save him. Is that possible? Can he make stairs or something? Dig? Sorry, friend. You're getting exploded. Poor little fella. Oh, did they just turn to dust? I think that's great. Rescued 98, needed 95. As long as you try your best. 80, and we need 90% of them. Oh no. Oh really? I think we just gotta make them all diggers. Is that everyone? Please tell me that was everyone. Oh, thank God. If they hit that pillar and turned around, I'm pretty sure that thing had sliced them. Although now I really want to test it. Oh, damn it. Thought I'd get the second one and he'd turn around. Bye, friend. Near enough's good enough, right? Bye. We'll miss you. Needed 90. Got 98. That's pretty good. Smile if you love lemmings. 20 lemmings, 50% to be saved. Alright, let's pause for a sec. Not nuke. Pause. So we've got 20 lemmings. Alright, I got a plan. Ooh, almost missed him. I'm gonna sacrifice 2. Maybe 3. I think it was 20 total. It should say out 20. Alright. So that's our downward digger there. I'm pretty sure if you had started digging at the start, they'd fall from there and die. And obviously if they fall off that edge, they'd die as well. Lucky little lemmings. Most important thing is going to be able to get a blocker, because half of them will go this way and half of them are going to go that way, just because they're walking around in there, and whichever way they drop and face, they'll keep walking. So I reckon I'm just going to have to be ready here. Sacrifice 3 total. You probably could get the first half with floaters and then the second half with a digger and everyone would survive, but you'd still have to block 1, I think. Oh no, friend. Why'd you go and ruin it for everyone? So yeah, I think you could get a score of 19 on there out of 20 if you thought about it, but we're not doing that. Rescued 80, needed 50, not bad. Keep your hair on, Mr. Lemming. 60 lemmings, 83% to be saved. Whoa. What's this material? Okay, can I dig into it? No digging. Alright, how about climbing? But then we're gonna need to... You're now a floater. You're a floater, you're a floater. Oh, no, I see what you're saying. I understand, game. You can only dig one way. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Yes, it is. Very good, very good. I fully understand. You did a good job. You're like the stop-go man at Roadworks. Well worth it. Geez, lucky he didn't explode his friend then. That'd be a bit unfortunate. That was a bit tricky. So I probably could have just sent one over. Oh, what are you guys doing? You've got to be kidding me. Athlete. I wonder if they fall if I can catch them. Or if they still have their oh, they do have their parachute. What am I worried about? Come on guys, everyone's in the bus, let's go. Off to the pub. We've defeated another level. God. What are we up to? Level number 12. We'll make this the last one for this episode, I think. 80 lemmings, 50% to be saved, and we've got a massive release rate. Alright, we're going to pause straight on this. Coming out of here, does that lead straight off the edge? Oh, it does. Excellent. Alright. It's always got to be two. My plan then was to get either side and leave one, capture all these guys, and then when they pop out, I want them to start building a staircase instantly. Oh, just caught him as well. What's with these guys? I wonder if his mate's going to fit through that hole. Hope so. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'll deal with you later. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure they'll make that gap. We'll soon find out. Otherwise, I'll just staircase out. I've got the resources. Luckily, they haven't restricted you. Normally, when it gets harder, I'm pretty sure they restrict all of these. Why? This is just a world of pain now. I just want one that's on the turnaround. There we go. You've done your counter repair, mate. You gonna get out of there, friend? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You watch this. Over in a second. We took a bit longer on that one. 95%, 50 saved. I'm going to leave it here, folks. We're up to level 13. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think of the start of this. And I will see you next time. Cheers.